There we go. Let me just put the message in here. Give me 2 seconds. We'll connect to our server first. And I'll put the message out. Boom. Okay. So, time to get to work on my factory. On the 4th level of my factory, which I have... What here? I have so many things. I gotta open up that Satisfactory tool. Alright, what do I have working for me? That's the coal overflow. We have 60 rebar. Do I have too much rebar? No, it does that. Okay. 60 rebar goes into an assembler with 90 quartz crystals into 6 assemblers. Make 30 shatter rebars. Huh. Right, so you plus you cross 6 assemblers. Wondering how I should set these up. No. I need to have some space here. So let's go 2, 3 assemblers. So if we did it that way, it would basically be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just for those guys. Or go this way with it. Yeah, let's do it that way. Okay, so you're gonna be shatter rebar. Copy that. Pasted and pasted. So it's all shatter rebar. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna have to do... Is this gonna come up through here? No. We're gonna have this act a little differently. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. So gonna come to about there. We're gonna have this do the old pop up from the ground. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do. That is what I'm going to do. Logistics. Just split these. Yes, that way instead. That's the way it should go. All right, so that's going to split up all of those, and then I'm going to need your 90, so I have to do level 2. Up a little. I think I like it like that. It's fine. Break that one, that one. Connect that. Alright, so now all I gotta do is wire these two up, so... You're coming out of there to go into this guy. You're Mark 2, so... This doesn't have to face that way. You're going into there, close that up, and then you're just going to go straight into here. Oh wait, which one's the 90? Maybe I do want that there. Let's see. Is the one on the left, the one that's not facing it. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Wait, what? It is facing it. What am I talking about? That's it. There we go. I should be sending in rebar to everybody. Except it's not going to the end. Why? Work, please. There we go. That was weird. Alright, so this is all getting set up. We'll go with this line here. Double, I don't know why I did that. Okay, so All of these then have to empty out into... I'm going to put it back into that one. So... mergers. Okay. How many are you making a minute is my question. So you're making 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, 30. So it's all just going to be one like this. I set this up the wrong way. Yes, you did.
Yo, yo.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Not bad.
I'm just, you know, working on my silly factory.
Yep.
I think this layer that I'm doing now, the fourth floor, is going to be where most of it's going to be done, I think. Just kind of nice.
Good night, man.
Because
So
all I have to...
some final products now. Nice.
Because this is basically the final product spot. Like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 already done. I'm working on the stun rebar right now. So that'll be the 5th one. Then after that, it's basically just assemblers or manufacturers to get everything done.
Nice.
Yeah. Are we nearing the end of this factory? I think you got another 2 months to go. No, this is probably the end of it. Because, like I said, everything that's marked green is finished. 2 to 4 of each of these lines is going to go to one thing only. The way it's going to work out is this floor is probably going to finish all of the munitions parts. Then I'm going to have a layer for storage, I'm thinking. And then I have to do this fuel over here that comes up is going to be turned into a layer for generators. So I'm putting back into the system. This is going to go uppies. I don't know how up it's going to go, but that's just for a placeholder. There we go. So that one goes back up. All I got to do now is just give it the juice. There we go. Stun rebar is in production.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an entire layer, an entire floor, just like it's gonna be stupid. I'm gonna just pipe in storage container to storage container to storage container for everything, so that we have like just tons of extra stuff, and then into a dimensional depot at the end, so we never.
And then a depot, yeah. That way, yeah. If you pull out a ton, I'll just refill.
Yeah, we never have to worry about a thing ever again with this stuff. Alright, so that's it for stun rebar. I mean, shatter rebar. There's another kind of rebar that I'm working on towards, which is... explosive rebar. So that gets the 60, the smokeless, and the steel pipes. Smokeless powder, other rebar, and steel pipes. So this guy... smokeless powder. I don't see no steel pipes. I may have forgotten to send a material all the way up here. Oops. Steel pipes are somewhere in this crazy thing.
Yeah, I'm just flying around my factory right now, remembering what's going where, making sure it's feeding, and then what was I doing? What do I need to build next?
I think there's this. I think this one here though was just a little oversight on my part. Oh yeah, plastic. That's well, I gotta keep going down. Let's see. Doop 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 doop. But for the elevator, do you have to put a wire up to it every floor or just one of them?
Just one of them.
Oh.
Yeah, once it's powered, you can actually use it. A good way that a lot of people use it is just to transition power from floor to floor as well.
That's actually a smart way to go
You just
about
power
it.
it once and then go up to the different floors and then pull power off it on each floor that you
That's
want power.
heckin' smart. Here they are. Alright, I found my steel pipes.
Nice.
What the hell they're doing, I don't know. Oh! That, I'm a dum-dum. Holy shit. I have to rethink this now. I have all of these constructors creating a ton of steel pipes that connected to a merger that went literally nowhere, but because they were in a merger, I thought that they were done. Oh, man.
But not yet.
Mm-hmm. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send these underneath. What is this going at? This is a Mark III into a Mark III, which means how many steel pipes am I making? Oh, I gotta rethink the way this goes. So I need 300 for there and 60 for there. Yeah, let's undo this. Let's rethink this. U3 are for... Actually, I should do it the other way. Let's take it up like the back of these three or something. So 1, 2, 3. These are my 60 that I'm going to use for the other piece, but I can't go up all the way because I have this here for plastic. Is this for plastic? Yeah, but I can't do anything because I have full fuel. Full crude. Yeah, it's a problem. Also, that's a problem. So, I really gotta do something with this crude before I can make more plastic, which is fine. Yeah, that's what's happening there. So all of these are going to tie together here. merge. This way. Yeah, just redoing the whole thing. Doop doo doop doo doo. These guys are all fine. Come on, Mark 4s that pipe around. Merger. Not that guy. Okay. You're gonna pipe underneath, hopefully? Yes. So logistics here goes Mark 5 actually. If that's a 4 and a 4. I think a 4, what the hell is that? A 4 should be fine, I think. That was weird the way that ended up there. Where's my chat? There it is. Texas T. What are you talking about, Texas T? This is 20, so just go with a normal. Okay, so this is going to go underneath here, and we're going to make 2 more floor holes. Maybe not. Why does that have those outlines like something's over there? I don't like this. I don't want to go do all that work if they're already there. Yarp! Something's already there. What the hell did I do? Like, what did I do here? Oh man, what is going on? 6120, yeah. This guy's gone. Crude oil text. Ah, you know what? Yes, you are correct. Gotta get rid of this though. Uh, 60 then 120. So 60 is the first one over here. And you're 120. Every time I think about the Beverly Hillbillies, I think of Weird Al.
No word from Delta, it looks like, so.
Yeah, he's
returning
probably...
quite as quickly as we may have anticipated.
Yeah. He probably just needs the rest.
Yeah, I can't blame him. Let's see.
Alright, so... Nothing coming up here, but I gotta come up from over there. Take those out. Take those out, because nothing's coming up at all from there. Those are my smokeless powders. Yeah, so we're gonna put them here. For the pipes. Logistics. That's a far way. I could just do that. Just have them pipe up where they have them. And then... Oh no, we're not piping them up over there. That's a no. Oh god. That is such crowded. Maybe we don't go underneath. Okay. Spaghetti time. Have to have these guys here. Go this way. You know what? That's what we'll do. Mark 4. Stupid restarts. I'm just getting into a groove.
Just when you think you're, moving.
Gotta go a little higher with that. There we go. Yeah. Okay, now the problem is I have it doing the same thing with this over here. I'll have to make it through the same deal. This is what, just 60? 20, 40, 60? Yeah, so you go this way. don't know, it's got to go up. One more. Okay. Nice. There we go. That's the 60 pipe, and that's the 300 pipes. Okay. They're going to have to break and come up over here. I think that's like this tall. I don't even know how tall that is. If I come down. About there. No. There for you. And there for you. Maybe. Nice. There's my pipes. They get fed into here. And this is a Mark 4 up to there. Mark 1 up to there. So you are steel pipes. 300 a minute. And you're the same thing. But just 60 a minute. Okay, so he's coming up there. Alright, steel pipes are figured out. Well, yeah. Because one has to handle 300 of these things a minute. One has to feed in 60 of these things a minute to the next area. Because if I sent it up as 360, trying to split it out for 300 that go into this specific section and 60 into this specific section would be a nightmare with manifolds. So I just split everything out. That's why I have so many pipes, so many different things here. Instead of having like all of my smokeless powder, all of my quartz crystal, all of my rebar before. Splitting it out is a nightmare once it gets to a certain point. Alright, so that's all done, which is nice. So I guess we're just backing up with them quartz crystals. Because this is coming up at 60 a minute, and each of these needs 10. Or this comes up at 120 a minute. Did I put the wrong speed belt on this? Yes, I did. That gets that. These all get this. The smaller amounts. That's why it's taking forever. Okay. But anyway, I digress. So, we have this rebar being done. This is going to go up to the green, next one that's going to be green. Then we have, I think it was this rebar plus this smokeless and that pipe to make the next, to make explosive rebar or shatter rebar. No, it's explosive rebar. Where is it? Yeah, explosive rebar. This all goes into 6 manufacturers, so 10 apiece. So I'll have it to the manufacturer. Them's is big. If I have it do the same thing over here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Two-minute warning.
Like that. It'll pipe in from underneath. I guess on this side. I didn't make enough room for the gap. What did I just do? Manufacturer. Fine, I'll leave the game. Menu, gotta leave for the reboot.
Right, one more thing. One more thing.
I gotta figure out the placement of my manufacturers for the explosive rebar, and I had it good, and I'm like, wait a minute, nope, I gotta have the space for the materials to get piped up, and I'm like, oh, tear it all down. Can't redo it in a minute. Probably won't have to worry about Shatter or Stun, but the way we're doing things is we want one of everything. So, if I was doing this in my normal game, I wouldn't worry about Shatter or Stun. But the way we're doing things here, it's one of everything. Every node has to be tapped, and we want one of everything for some reason. It's Enra's crazy world. We just live in it. Just waiting for the server to reboot, and then we're gonna go back on there. It's in the middle of it now. That worries me. It never does that. There we go. Connecting the server. Oh, my neck. Sir. Yeah. Well, it helps when you have me, Enra, Drew, Manbeard, and sometimes Delta. That's 5 people. I think it's back now. It worried me for a second because it disappeared. It never does that.
I've not seen that. I see it like, go offline.
Yeah, when it disappeared, went offline. Yeah, it never did that. And then all of a sudden it's like, and it's back. Alright, let's do this again. Production, manufacturer. There. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. All right. I might need more space. Probably about as far if you would stop restarting. Yeah, that was my problem when I first played the game. I got to keep restarting for the perfect setup. Like, this is killing me right now that it's not perfectly aligned on a square. I can't have that. I need it to be perfectly aligned. Manufacturer. Okay. That. There it is. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. I feel better. So what we're gonna do is like we did over there. We're gonna have conveyor belts. Do it. 1, 2, 3. So they're all 60. I believe that's what we're gonna do. Right there. Nope. 1, 2. Nope, this is all wrong. One, two. Look at that. Right, and then we're gonna do. Those are mergers. They're not splitters. Just get rid of those. Okay, there we go. Yeah, totally. No one ever makes silly mistakes. Ever, ever. Everything happens exactly the way it was meant to happen. We're all Gandalf here. Alright, then you have you pipe into this. These slightly go down. we do? Yeah, there we got it. We got it now. One, two, three. All right, so that should be all that we need to make this setup work. And now it's just a matter of piping it around to an empty spot. I'm gonna go to this empty spot over here. Right. Space Engineers, I really got to get into that game, but I need to I need time with that game. That game is as sandboxy as sandboxes get, and I like that. It's just I need to sit with that game and get used to it. Excuse me. Merger. Go this way with it. There we go. Do this. Oh, not you, sir. I'm gonna do like this. There we go. Now we wire you up with electricity. Really over there. Let's do it like this. I forgot to put in the recipe. This is for explosive rebar. Copy. Paste. Paste. Then I just gotta send over the materials to this spot. So a smokeless powder. The 60 smokeless powder. So instead of sending it that way, we're gonna do it the other way. Because it basically will just go straight from here up to the middle. Yeah. Undo that. Where's this one going? that one gets sent elsewhere. Right. Gesundheit?
Oh, thank you.
Okay. It came in all weird. I'm like, I think that was a sneeze.
I tried to mute it, but
Don't
I
worry.
missed.
It was either you sneezed or you slipped into an alternate dimension, and I still can't do anything about it, so. Right, so this goes here. $20 a minute. Merger. Yeah. This is a 60, so if we go up. It's ever so slightly off, and I hate it. Let's go this one. Smokeless powder gets fed into that one. Then I need the steel pipes, which we just spent all this time routing these guys up here. The 60 a minute can come out. What if I... Let's try this. Oh no. Oh, steel pipes. Just... Yeah, that would have been so much easier. Man. This is what happens when you do things on the fly. Right, so if I were to instead... There goes that. Then a number 1 to a number 1. There we go. That'll pipe up to there, and that'll feed the smokeless powder and the steel pipes. And now I just need rebar, which is this one. Feed into this one. There we go. That should be enough to get the explosive rebar churning. Alright, I think I have explosive rebar all set up now too.
Yeah, okay. All the rebar's coming in.
Yeah, I think that's all rebar. I have all the rebar and I have all of the Rifle ammunition done. Rifle and homing. There's a little bit of a holdup in the homing one because I have to fix the fuel byproduct. So that,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
Just have
plastic
to burn
production
it.
just stopped. I have to like...
Yeah, it's all backed up.
Yeah. Apparently I keep deleting stuff by accident, so this is fun. Those are screws. Oops. I have no idea what speed those screws are supposed to be. Right. This is the one I had to tear down. Oh, it's too long. Alright, let's do one of these. That's good. There. Okay. So rebar is done. What those powders lined up. Waiting for the rebar. Those are all the rebars. Nobelisks could be next. Oh, we got some work to do here. Let's see. I need a Nobelisk assembler before everything because essentially there's a pulse. cluster, and a regular obelisk. So I need 15 assemblers. The rest of the black powder and the steel pipes go into that. Okay. I need 15 assemblers. Do one like this. Five. Yeah, 1, 2. This is all to create obelisks. Let's see, obelisks. 10, 20. Actually, I'm going to break it down a little differently. Need 3 obelisks, 3 obelisks, and 90 obelisks. It's an interesting number. There we go with this other rebar that's done now. Okay, good to go. So for the obelisks, all I really need are just the steel pipes and the black powder, which are here next to each other, which is fantastic. I'm so glad that I actually spaced out properly. This can go. This can go. Alright, so these two are going to feed in the rest of the obelisks. So we got to do... 3, 3, and 9. That's how the group's going to go. So I could do 6. And then 9, I guess. Off. I don't like it. I hate that my brain works this way. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Essentially, these are going to pipe in to being just regular obelisks. These are going to pipe into working to be the one other kind of obelisks, and then those have to go to... Alright, so if these 3 do that, I could feed you into, like, here, saying Nobelisk. Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to route it. Merger. Put it there. The concern about this layout is that son of a bitch. There, and then you go to there. Alright, so there's my standard Nobelisks. Then y'all are gonna feed into pulse Nobelisks, but I also need crystal oscillators for this. So that's where the cable, iron plate, and the quartz crystals come from. I forgot about having to make oscillators in this factory. How much fun those are.
Oscillators definitely take some work. Yeah.
Because I'm up to the Nobelisk part, because we have regular Nobelisk, pulse Nobelisk, and cluster Nobelisk. Pulse requires the other thing, the oscillator, which I have the parts all for. It's just I don't wanna. So then that makes that. So if I have to make,
manufacturers.
they take up so much space.
Yeah, and the logistics for them is a pain too. Not just all the belts.
Alright, so I need cables. I think we're all the way back here. This is done. Cables, okay. I'm like, where the hell did they go? Cables. Where's the reinforced iron plate? Oh, god damn it. Do I not have reinforced iron plates? Those are just regular plates. Nope, that's the... Okay, so we're doing all this on this level. Cool. Alright. Turns out a lot of these belts were specifically for this goddamn oscillator.
Alright, you're already set up.
Yeah, because I have... I'm like, where's the reinforced iron plates? Oh, I'm making them here. So I have the screws, the plates to make the reinforced iron plates. Then those feed in with the cables. And, what's the other thing? quartz crystals to make the oscillators. Then the oscillators plus the obelisks that I have here make the pulse one. And that's just a lot of real estate being eaten up right now. This may become a 6-level factory. Right. So that's those. Alright, so then if I have these obelisks feeding out to here, well, I have to get... What was it? I needed the...
Yeah, going up though helps a lot for sure, just with maintaining base.
Yeah. 80 and 90. Maybe I should make these on another level. I think I have real estate down one level below. I do. A little bit of room here. Oh yeah, we can make our iron plates here. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? And so if I just do this here. One, two, three. You're going to make my reinforced iron plates. Paste. Paste. It's the 90 and the 180 screws. So this one. This one come up. Screws in the plate. So if I just tell these plates go up there, and the screws are coming up from somewhere else. Nope. Maybe this one. Yeah, so let's see. We have these guys here. Maybe they go out a little further. Okay. Logistics, floor hole.
Alright, I'm gonna grab a little water. I'll be right back.
Sure, dude. Got this guy right here. And then this one right here. Okay. doing there, buddy?
Using up all my steel now, making more pipes,
Hell
more
yeah.
beams. Then I'm gonna do stators, and then I'll be able to have the stators be able to actually keep up with the nuclear power factory.
I'm completely clueless when it comes to nuclear power. I have no idea what you guys have done.
Basically all similar stuff, yeah. Just some of it's a little bit of a pain because it's all over the map. But we were able to use some drones to help us.
Yeah, those things are actually amazing once you get used to them.
Yeah, once you get them going, really good. I almost feel like cheating.
Yeah, but I'm okay with it in this game. This game makes you feel like a dum-dum sometimes, so I'm okay with cheating.
Yeah, no, totally fine. I just mean it's so easy compared to trains and belts.
God,
It's like,
not even
man,
trains,
holy
just
cow.
tractors. Because I never did trains, like having to map that all out, but just had, like, the old way of tractors is just, whew. That would have been real fun to try to map out.
Yeah.
And then you make one silly mistake in your recording, and you have to go back and redo the whole thing, and
Re-record it, and then there was a lot of problems with it just like losing itself.
Yeah. Like, even though you meticulously went like around this one little spot, it decided to give it the gas and fly off the map for some reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so these guys are hooked up. So now this is the reinforced iron plates. So I'll send that up on this one. So let's see. Merge. Alright, so we're gonna go here with it, so that's in the middle, so I need to put a couple of these down. Two down. Yeah. Then that should be all I need. Yeah. But when that works, that will be my reinforced plates. Alright, now I have to do... the hell was it? Screws and... plates. That was a terrible spot for me to do that, huh? I guess this is going to be the 30 that I need. Yeah. For the 90. So this is what? 30 each? 40, 40, 10. Okay. Why did I do it that way? So that's 90, so this will be Mark II. That's part one. There we go. That's all done. And then the screws. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna route this. Let's just go straight. Oh man. $180. So I need what's the logistics for 180? Mark III. Up to like here? Question mark? Yeah. Okay. Go there. Like that for some reason. That should do it. Son of a bitch. Okay. Now we have 3 there. You're going here. Yeah. 2, 3. I need something to twist at some point to connect them. Let's go here. Four. It was 4 the whole time, not 3. Shit's getting real intricate. Wait a minute, where's my goddamn chat? Alright, so there. I think I destroyed... Oh no, I destroyed something. Why not? Is it too close? I go there. 1, 2, 3. Straight, but mark 3. So now my question is, why isn't there any screws coming up? And I think it's because I deleted them by accident. Yeah. Whoops, whoops. And mark 3. There they go. There they go. Here they come. Then we start splitting. I have to redo all this stuff because this has to be a Mark III. This has to be a Mark II. Make it all Mark II. Hey, Sinisful, how you doing? No, you can fuck right off. How's that? Fucking bot. Give me 2 seconds here. I gotta do this reporting of a bot here. The one thing I hate about Twitch is all the bots, man. Add me on Discord. Please nerf. There we go. Fucking bots, dude. Relentless. Alright, so we got our iron plates being made. Okay. That's the reinforced iron plates that are going to be used for the crystal obelisks. That's this one. Forced iron plates. 15 a minute. Okay. Now that I have reinforced iron plates, cables, and the 108. I don't think I have these 90s anymore, right? I do. Oh, fuck. Piped in the wrong one. I think. cables. Yep, I... Son of a bitch. Son of the bitch. So yeah, I took in the wrong one. That's all done. The screws are all done. That's the one this needs to come off of. Happy little accident. Uh, 108 is a Mark II. Goes in 90, so that's got to be a Mark II. Mark II, and then this has to be a... What the hell happened to you? Alright, so that's the 90 that go in there. Perfect. So I need you. You and you. You and you. Oh god, there's so many things. And then the last piece, I think, is just going to end up being 120 sheets. Where's the fabric? Quick wire. There's the fabric. Okay. So then it's just essentially things I have done: homing and rifle, stun, iron rebar. Then it's just the filters. Yeah, after I finish all this Nobelisk nonsense, then it's just the filters, and then it's done. And that needs 8 manufacturers for the gas filter. Whole iron plates and fabric, I have that. And iodine infused filter is the aluminum casing and the quick wire. Yeah, so those two, yeah, this is almost done. This feels weird, man. Okay. I have 300 of this happening. We're in the... Why do I need this 300 here? 300 pipes. For that's why. Go down here and split, and then go down here and split for the rest of the Nobelisks. to do what I want to do. Alright, so if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's for just the nobelisks. I need to complete everything. Holy fuck. Those other 30 are going into the pulse, which needs the crystal oscillators to be made, which takes the plates.
I should be on pretty soon, hopefully, if everything worked out for him tonight.
I hope so, because he was saying it's work plus also weather. He supposed, like, I think him and Manbeard are getting like terrible, terrible weather. We were supposed to get something earlier, and it never showed up here, and now it's saying like tomorrow, like around 2 to 3. It's like, hey, don't go outside, please, for the love of Pete. So I don't know what's going on anymore. I hate that they're off by a hair. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So these 90 nobelisks go into 12 assemblers. The smokeless powders. Wait, no. I just fucked it up. It's not 15. I needed 15, that's 3, that's 6. I needed 9. That's what I needed. That there feels a little bit better. You guys are pumping out. These 3 come into here. So let me just make room for these crystal oscillators. 6 manufacturers. It's basically mirroring this output over here, or this production over here, which is not terrible. One, two, three. Close. Probably bump those down a little bit. Two, three. Yeah, I gotta bump these over. Gonna go out to there. I would need to put you out to about here. Three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. Right, so there's the oscillators. Those are the nobelisks that will feed the oscillators. Here's the nobelisks. Those are the... I need 6 more assemblers after this to take these guys plus these guys. So I'll have to pipe this underground. And then we'll have like pump those both underneath. Then we'll do like yes, like this. 6. That'll be those guys. That's the crystal oscillator. They're gonna pump underneath to over there with that underneath to over there. That feels unnecessary. I don't think I like the design of that. Like, it's so far away. It's so far away. And then I have these 90 nobelisks. Plus that goes into 12 more assemblers. Make my cluster nobelisk. So let's think this through. Use plus another 12 plus another 6. I need 18 overall. And then, hold on, to make the masks is, oh, that's a lot of manufacturers. I need 16 manufacturers, and that's just 6. 12. I need a second, I need another floor. Okay. Let's start wiring stuff up just so that I have like a better idea of what's going on here. Okay, so you just need your nobelisk. Copy. I believe I didn't do this to begin with. Then again, I'm me, so yes, I can believe that. Nobelisk. crystal. Oh, we have an alternate crystal loss? No, we're doing this one. We're doing this one because I said so. Okay. So smokeless powders get pumped into here, but then also get pumped into here. Yeah, okay. So we need a splitter. Here and here. As well as three. Connect all this. Alright, so 300 a minute is going to need a lot of stuff, and so will Mr. 120 a minute. $300 a minute is Mark IV. If I just put you that makes a lot more sense than what I was trying to do. Smokeless powder feeds in. Mark IIs. This is a Mark IV. Okay, so the knob-lisking begins. And then I also needed to do it over here, and this was just going to be a straight-up manifold. Let's just keep it at 4. Do we not have encased beams going into Dimensional Depot?
Do we not? I used to have them. I can throw some in. I have some in my pocket. But
I could also just go to Mark V on my belts.
Yeah, might as well just use Mark
Yeah.
5 for now. I'm definitely shooting that into the depot. If you're out of those ones.
Yeah, this works fine.
Okay, noted on that. I will look into.
With the concrete encased beams, I'm like, this is only like 5
Case
little
beam factory.
pieces worth. It didn't make any sense. Alright, so let's do this now. Splitter. Just need what 20, so yeah, the smallest. Take care of this. Of course, I set it up incorrect completely the entire way. Ugh. Why am I so terrible at planning this stuff out, dude? Mark 2. Take 2. There we go. Hey Frank, how you doing, buddy? Doing good? Nice. That's all of this. This is gonna make 300. Oh, merger. Oh, in the wrong spot. Okay. To wire this shit up. Let's go with you. Why aren't you going? But the black powder is there. Can we do all these? Wait a minute. Black powder isn't smokeless powder. Son of a bitch. Oh, fuck. What did I just do? Clearly that wasn't it. Do I have black powder being made anywhere? Is also the question. I don't know if I have black powder being made. I have to have black powder being made because black powder makes smokeless powder. Right? Yeah, black powder makes smokeless powder. So I have an excess of 300 black powder somewhere. 60, 120, and then 12. Yeah, so I have black powder somewhere that it needs to be elsewhere. What did I do? What did I do? Oh, let's go see if I have 300 or something coming up here. I doubt it. I doubt it highly. Yeah, no, I don't. Oh, we scavenge hunt again. Down here, this stuff here. Being split up perfectly there. But then also There it is. So I need 192 black powder to go to the smokeless powder, and then the 300 leftover smoke black powder to go elsewhere. Fuck a duck, dude. He's making 30 a minute. So I need 192 of this for myself. 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. How many do I have here? I have 16.4, so that means... Where's the 0.4? Is my question. Did I just make you make son of a biscuit? Have you do 40%. That's 12. 2, 3. 192. So I need 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. That would be like literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 1, but I hate the way that I did this. I hate the way I did this. What was I thinking? Alright, so these ones here come over to you. Those get pushed up to that. Snap that out of there. Okay. Now, if we take... I messed up on my black powder. I forgot how to math. Oh, shit. Okay, so I need to do something different.
Some powder issues.
Yeah, I forgot. I thought I needed smokeless powder for the nobelisks, but it's black powder. So I put the right number of assemblers down to make black powder, but I didn't separate them out. So it was just pumping up nearly 500 black powder into my refinery to make smokeless powder, neglecting the 300 I need for nobelisks. So I have to like reorganize my black powder assembly down here because it was all just pumping out to one line instead of two. Alright, so 1, 2. So I have it breaking up on this side. So this is my... I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm gonna redo this whole fucking thing, and I have a much smaller space to do this with now too. All right. am I doing it that way? I'm an idiot. This is what I'm trying to break up. Dun, 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 dun. Right, so now these are all free and clear. So you plus you are doing that. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 40%. Hell is making that noise? It's freaky. That's a Mark IV belt. Clearly we could have this connect a little closer. Closer. Okay. It's like 1 too short. That's gross. Alright, so this. That all works now, so like that, okay. So, merger. There. Alright, so that's my smokeless powder for that. Now, this stuff here needs to merge as well. then we'll make this pipe that way up to a new something. Gotta make a... Oh, I can't. I mean, I could put it up this way, huh? I mean, technically, I'd want the black powder to be all the way over here. This is where I want the black powder. Let's work in reverse. Okay, working in reverse. Gonna have a mark. Or put a mark 5 though. Can we do it here? It could go straight down. And there's the problem. That's the problem. Unless I get it to pipe up here. Nope. I'll have to do it that way. Okay. Instead of like that, I'll have to have it come in across this way, like here, from under this way. You merge this way. Oh, this gotta go. Whole thing's gotta get reworked. This becomes a 5. Oh, damn it, it's right in front of that hypertube. No, let's just redo it all the way to here. Enra say anything? No word from Enra, right?
No word from Enra. I haven't heard anything. Yeah, I didn't see anything in the chat, and he's quiet.
I'm guessing it might be just bad weather for him.
Yeah, seems like it may be.
Yeah. I thought we were gonna get the whole thing done tonight. Nope. Go out with this one. This is actually a pretty clear path. So yeah, this is a good one. Come out this guy. So you're gonna be the merger going. So that's all just black powder. And it's going to lead up to here. Oh, logistics, logistics. So this guy there. Powder. Actually, just has to be on the other side of this, so. It's off. I hate that. No one's gonna see it, but I know it exists and it's off and I don't like it. There we go. Black powder problem solved. Oh, goodness. Oh. I was piping in smokeless powder and I'm like, why isn't this working? Nothing seems to be working properly. Apparently, these... I had no idea that apparently splitters hold an item in them.
They can, yeah, if something passes through.
Fucking annoying, because now I gotta redo all this shit. Because there was one... there was one smokeless powder for each of these belts that went through, and I saw it at the very last second. I'm like, wait,
Oh,
what?
and it's in the...
It's in the machine.
Yep. Super annoying when that happens. Yep.
It's like this, I could just go... yoink. Can't do that. Oh, my word. Finally, production begins. The nobelisks are finally nobelisking.
Noise.
Oh.
Weapons. Yeah. Getting there now. What other items do you have left to produce there?
The different kinds of nobelisks and then the filters, and that's it.
Nice.
So I have the basic nobelisk done. I have the oscillator manufacturers laid out, and then the pulse. Oh no, this is the other kind of nobelisk. I forget which one. The cluster. Because like the regular nobelisk needs 3 assemblers to make. The pulse needs 3 plus the oscillators, which needs 6 manufacturers. But the cluster needs 9 assemblers just to make the nobelisks as the base. And then like another, I forget how many double-digit assemblers to create the... It's manufacturers at this point, I don't remember. To make them clusters. So...
Nice. Are you gonna make nukes? I think we can make nukes eventually. That's probably a lot more of a process though.
That's gonna be another factory entirely. Fuck that. This is too much of a headache already. You. I gotta just play it like this, get close to swipe it. There we are. Gotta do this. Why you know where? There we go. Obelisks created. Cool beans. Now I gotta make oscillators. That was this, this, and this. Let's see. Can I pipe these in underneath like we did before? We have free space once we get beyond that. So yeah, we can do that actually. What happened there, my dude? Okay. So let's see how far down these go. Yeah. One off. Had it right before. That was what? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's for the crystal quartz. Then we've got cobbles. Pump out on that one. How many cables was it? God damn it. This is for the crystal oscillators. This is 84 cables, so also a Mark II. Then the reinforced plates. are where? Oh, they're here. Dude, I don't even need to do that. Here we go. Easy heckin' peasy. Boom. Okay. So then we just turn this ship around here. Then it's a Mark II, a Mark II, and a Mark I. So, Mark I. Mark. Do like better. I can do this. Mark. I think it's Mark I. II. And also Mark II. Those will start pumping into the oscillators. Yes. It's almost like I know what I'm sort of doing, but like, you know, a total haphazard, seat of my pants kind of way. This is Mark I. This is Mark II. Okay. So Mark II all the way to the end. Oh, that's backwards. Why is that backwards? There we are. You and you out of here. Okay, so three and three. Then we have we're also marked to the whole way. You just after all that. Mark 2. And then you're Mark 1. Boop, doop, 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 boop, boop, doop, boop. And then just Mark 1s. All right, so those will be making my crystal oscillators, which then I have to feed them and these nobelisks into how many assemblers? 6 assemblers. Okay, we're working. You're making oscillators. What's the stuff you need, buddy? 28 cables. It takes 2 minutes to make each one, so this will overload quick enough. Work. There we go. Turn green. Turn green. Eventually they'll turn green. These things take so long. And for the crystals, that's what it is. Okay. So we have the second row turning green now. We are a go. Go. Cool. You're not piping out. Why? There we go. That's working. What else? So much junk in here. Alright, that's working. This is working. These are working. Okay, so now to get obelisks and them into 6 more assemblers. Production assembler. Now the question is, do I want this to go like forever or just real quick like? Because here's the thing. These all have to meet up and merge. Right, and then they'll merge here, so I have no way to get the, I can do it this way, through this little lane. So then we have to merge you, you. Down this lane. So they're going to come down here. And then, oh, I could see it in my mind's eye, but I don't want to do all this crazy stuff. This is loading up. This is going to overflow soon. The cable's already overflowing, I think. 200 per stack. What else are we doing here? Okay, so that's all taken care of. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do a bunch of assemblers. Connect these two here with another merge. And then just, I guess like I had it set up before, just do the, yeah. The game is wild. 6 assemblers, I think it was. 6 assemblers for the pulse obelisks. Then I gotta bring it back up there to pipe up. Ugh. Maybe I'll just do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just do it that way. Yeah. a splitter here. 2, 3, 5, 6.
Edra!
What is going on, my
What?
friend?
Alright, you made it. Nice, dude.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah. Little
Been missing
little
ya.
behind, but yeah. Finally got home, and how are you guys doing?
Good, good.
Yeah, about as good as I can mentally.
Fair enough. I know the feeling, my friend.
I'm gonna wire this around.
I just got a stator factory set up so we can supplement Delta's stator factory.
Excellent. All right, I think I need them for the waste.
For the waste eventually too. Alright, yeah, noted. We can use these there as well. I can also make more here. I have enough resources to do another tower
I don't
like
think
this
that
one
looks
that
at
I've
all.
done here.
I've got a plan. What if I just...
Alright, let's hypertube over and see if that's actually working.
That'll do. If I can get it lined up properly. And then just take these guys again. Here.
Jumping in here.
My oscillators split these guys. do the same thing on this side.
Okay. Where am I? Right here. I'm at the nuclear reactors. Okay.
Nice.
Splitter.
Check my fluid buffers, of course. One of them's friggin' empty.
That right there. Mark 5.
Fluids.
Gotta
Yeah,
love
I gotta
them.
Gotta check out my fuel plants again. Make sure they're actually
Start.
running to tip top.
Countdown just finished, so
Nice.
let me kick off the intro, then I'll be live.
Sure.
There we go. All right. Welcome in, everybody. We are back in Satisfactory. And, having fun with fluids, per the usual.
Oh, not that one
Yep, that's
Totally.
not the right button.
Total put out a good video on the fluids. There's a crazy PDF too. If you ever look it up, it's like
Oh, really?
you gotta
Okay,
understand
I'll
like
check it
actual
out.
fluid dynamics to like understand the paper that this guy wrote on how
Oh,
it
I'm
works.
sure, yeah. That doesn't surprise me at all, actually. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Atlas Galactus, what's happening?
What's up,
How you doing
Atlas?
today, man?
go. And then this. Alright, finally set that up.
Alright. Let's see if that helps.
Right, daisy chain in over here.
Well, it says it's doing. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Video lover. Okay, so now I think, yeah, that's actually filling. But none of the reactors are running because they're all backed up. Waste.
Yeah, I gotta work on the
Why? And I've filled 2 full
Okay.
industrial containers.
Pulse.
Okay. Let's go for 3.
Pulse.
Well, no, that's just
That's
that's asking for it.
creating
Okay.
now.
That's
That's
not
good
necessary. I
news,
just gotta
everyone.
get something built here to get rid of this waste. Because I mean, yeah, I could get them back running again, but we don't need the power from them right now.
Yeah, for sure. Better just to like start
So,
figuring
yeah,
out
get
the
'em
waste.
Set up.
Get that going.
Yeah.
And we can always shut down some of the extra factories. I have some that I can shut down that I probably
Yeah.
don't need running.
It's pumping out
How much
30.
do you run
So
out of power?
am I making here? Okay, now the question is, if you put uranium waste in the dimensional depot, does it make everything in the depot radioactive?
Fun fact about radio. Wait, if you put it in the depot?
In the dimensional depot.
In
Yeah.
the dimensional depot. Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Okay. So, you know what? Let's come over here. And we're going to build one more storage, but we're not actually going to route any uranium to it. We're going to use it just for excess holding.
This.
Alright, so I'm making 10 a minute, so that'll be 90 a minute that we're making. So if I push to 150, that's too much.
There we go.
There we go. 120% clock speed. Uses up 45 waste a minute, so 2 blenders will burn through all the waste. Okay. Now we need to find nitrogen, sulfur, and silica. Close. Okay, I've got the sulfur all up here. I got the nitrogen right there.
Right, obelisks are
That's
almost
the
done.
silica.
Oh my goodness. Next thing is explosive nobelisks, cluster nobelisks. Now I need 12 assemblers with these 90 nobelisks. These guys here.
Okay, 1,000 meters.
And that 120
Up here,
smokeless powder.
Okay, that's where it's at, all the way up there.
How big are these assemblers? The only place it makes sense to do is over here.
Is there any alternate ways to make silica?
I think you can use concrete. Or limestone.
That is tight. I don't like that.
No, I'm not seeing any other way to actually make silica other than from quartz. You can get it as a byproduct to several different things.
Oh, I think there's some stuff we could unlock.
But we don't
With the
have the
man, maybe?
converter. Converter is what we need.
I
And
think
we
the
don't
man
have that yet.
could have something. There's a crazy one. Takes a lot of work though. It's like
Need 4 more of these.
dissolved silica or something like that. Anyway, it's an alternate eventually, I think.
We must not have it unlocked yet, because like
yeah,
when I
it's not
hit
unlocked
O
yet.
and bring up the menu, like it's not even available to be unlocked. When I hit
Gotcha.
O to bring up the menu and search silica,
I
I
don't
don't
want to
get
redo this. I don't know.
let me drop down a map and let's see.
There, if it's not in there, I'm sure we
What
get
if I
it.
just
There's some,
did
yeah, there's a
that?
recipe eventually. I'm almost positive.
What I just set up? I think it was. That was. What if I did it this way?
There's an alternate quartz crystal one. Well, no, just more quartz crystal. More per minute. Yeah, there's a couple for quartz crystals, but
Not seeing for
yeah, I'm
silica.
not seeing anything for silica. Yeah.
Would cut it close.
Gotta scan some more drives.
Okay. So that means if I want silica, I gotta bring it here. Question is, what's gonna be the best way to bring it? Okay, so
That could work. It's just very tight.
oh, we're all the way. It's not that the supercomputers are down, it's that they're completely full. All right. I'm like, the supercomputer factory broke again. No. No, and I
got
do
too
have an
many.
open spot. Okay.
That's an okay, bro.
Okay, yeah, so I can bring it down through here.
Okay.
Route it in this way, yeah. Water, okay. Yep, gotta switch up to my jetpack, no more hover.
Why does that do that? I hate that I just wasted all that obelisk.
Coordinates.
Alright, so
This
splitter.
way. Great.
Obelisks are fed in. I just
Oh,
gotta
but I'm
get
out of homing ammo, damn it.
smokeless powder.
Home and ammo going into the. Should be going in.
Which is here.
You got homing ammo going into the depot yet there, MGG?
Nothing in the depots.
Ah.
That's the next level. Actually, the next level is going to be gas and storage, and then power generator to soak up all this byproduct fuel I was talking about.
Yeah.
But
Gotcha.
all the nobelisks, rebars, and rifles will be done by the time I sign off. I just got to throw them into like a level for storage.
Gotcha. Okay. Much appreciated. Okay. There we go.
Let's do this here.
Do you need anything specific for the, you know, dealing with the waste? Should I work on a specific item?
Let me
Anytime.
look here. Yeah. gotta finish
Yeah,
fighting.
no, take your time.
this. Okay, now that's weird.
Well, I thought I got enough stators, but damn, this thing is hungry. Okay,
Oh.
gotta figure that out.
There we go with that. How much does it need for? This is cluster obelisk.
Oh boy. Well, and I'm dead. So.
Son of a bitch.
All right.
That's not it.
Yeah. Screw you, Ada.
Thank you.
Punch in your electric face.
The electric face was here the whole time.
Oh, there we go. Okay, instead of full walls, just short walls to stop you when you pop
That's
out of
all
the thing. The tubes, I like that. Yeah.
You could see, yeah.
Good call. Yes. Yeah. I could tell there was going to need to be something.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I think that's a good way to do it. The full walls, yeah, you couldn't see all the others. You had to walk around to see the different destinations.
So that's going. Get the smokeless powder over here. Perfect. Right, so floor hole here.
Just go zooming along here.
Not perfect. Facing the wrong way. Love when that happens. Event 6. Too steep? Mm-mm. This is not the good. See, that is too steep.
Oh yeah, that I forgot. I always forget
Like,
this
one more
hypertube to the
space.
petroleum jetties takes me right by Spider Rock.
Yeah. They're all clustered on there, sitting there.
Yeah,
I
I'm
noticed
just
that
sitting
as
there
well.
freaking waiting for you.
Yep.
Not right. Works there, so I'm gonna nudge him out of one little spot. What the frick? Get rid of them all. Right. Get rid of all these things, because I think that's what's happening. Assembler.
Heard my stream yesterday with Kale and Mugen. Trin popped in for a little bit into chat, into voice chat with us, and I was thinking, I know that she always plays with animal aggression set to passive. And it's times like this that
That sounds
I'm like,
not
maybe
so bad.
that's not such a bad idea. Or am I just a glutton for punishment? That's probably more likely, yes.
Okay. Same thing with this side. Three, 4, 6. I think that's the space.
There we go. Much easier to deal with when I've got full homing ammo. There we go.
Or shizzles.
We'll pick up this bit of remains. Alright, so
All right.
if I'm doing
Pipe into this.
yeah, so I won't need much.
Get the smokeless powder into this. Here. I just...
So I'll need 60 a minute. Yeah, I could do it out of one node. Yeah, that way pretty much. Oh, come on! Ugh, son of a bitch. I just packed up as high as I could to see if I could spot the direction I needed to head, and then died when I fell back to the ground.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I've been there many, many times before.
Damn it. Alright, let's try this again.
Are we going the other way? put this in backwards.
And we're off.
That should come up. Yeah, once I get this smokeless powder to connect to my cluster obelisk, I think I'm going to call it for the night.
Yeah, you're pushing 3 hours, aren't you, my friend?
Over already. Almost
Yeah,
4.
already over. Yeah, damn, yeah. All right, well, we got this nice scenic view as I travel along. I'm gonna take a bio break, and I'll be back.
This amount of stuff I've had to redo tonight. Just connect and I could be happy. Sign off and I could be like, I'm going to go to bed now. Eating the obelisks. The hell's the powder? Here it comes. It almost looks thought out.
Good timing. I'm almost at my destination.
Down here, this is not a Mark II, isn't it? Yes.
Okay, maybe this time, as I'm headed over there, I can pay attention to where I'm going and actually figure out what my path back is gonna need to be with the belts.
Right, clusters are clustering. That's good enough for tonight.
Actually be smart about this shit for once.
I like the way
Yeah.
this looks.
Turn it over a new leaf, damn it.
Alright, clusters are clustering. I'm going to call it a night.
My friend.
Next is just,
Hey.
I'll probably do the gas, the filters, and the gas filters, and then the radioactive filters. Maybe during the week. We'll just leave it till
Okay,
next
yeah.
week. But then I gotta do a level. I was telling Drew, I'm just gonna have one floor entirely, 100 square tiles of storage for all this
Okay, yeah.
nonsense. So
That'd be
there's
good.
no way that anything will run out.
Run out. Yeah.
And then
100%.
like a rooftop little power plant situation because I need the fuel to go somewhere. But this is looking to be 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, a 6-story building.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's super cool.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna land and call it a night, and I'll throw whoever's over here into your chat, dude.
All right. Sounds good, man.
All right.
You have a good evening, and I will talk to you later.
All right, I'll catch you guys later.
All right.
Later.
And next week, I'll probably be on. I should be back on at the normal time, still going live when you do.
Fantastic.
So, all right. Take it easy, my friend.
All right, see ya. All right, yeah, that's going to do it for me. I am going to go to bed because I am exhausted right now. I didn't realize I just put in almost 4 hours of a stream. Thank you all for being here and hanging out. If you're on Twitch, do not forget to drop a follow. It's the easiest and freest way to support the channel. If you're on YouTube, click that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the notification bell. You get alerted when I post content and when I go live here on the YouTubes. Give me a second. I'm going to just throw people over to Enra's stream when we're done here. Yeah, take care, everybody. Have a good one. I'll be back tomorrow with more Dragon Wilds. Bye.